H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Kid, y'all hear me? Because I don't see nobody up. I tried a new system. I'm doing something. I'm out of town right now. I'm trying to figure something out. Let me know when you're in the building. But your comments are not coming on the screen. Wow, I can't see them. But that's all right. Hold on. I'm going to figure something out. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to figure something out. Okay. Are we here? Are we here? Welcome to the Chop Shop. Where we at? Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Are we broadcasting on hey, okay, there go Miss okay, she's there. Miss Charles there. Who else? I'm trying to see. Because I wanted to add something else. Let me go to because I didn't go to my regular notification because it's stuff happened at the last minute. So don't start me. Don't start me. I got a new computer. A new computer that I'm trying to work with. So y'all bear with me today. I experimented today. I'm gonna just tell you I did. Let me see on Chop Shop if everything on Chop Shop is going. I didn't put it to Chop Shop. That's why. Okay, I got you. I got you. So how can I share it with the Chop Shop? That's what I'm trying to find. I'm glad I'm figuring this thing out now. I told y'all I was just doing some new stuff today. Hold up. It should be Status Moody. Somebody. Let's see. Let me see. I'm just trying something right now. What Dwayne Bowden. This is gonna be a great show today. I got some stuff to share with y'all. That is Moody. I see you. I'm just trying to get to. I don't have it on Chop Shop Htx. I didn't, and I wish I had time to go back and do it, but I don't, cause I have to go out this show. They just gonna have to find us wherever we at. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have to find us. Let's see. Let me go to Chop Shop. Let me go to the regular Chop Shop and tell them. Y'all, I got a new computer. I'm trying to figure it out. And I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. We ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna make it do what it do now. Okay, let's see. How can I share it? Okay, there I am. I'm gonna share it. Let me see. Okay, I can share it to what? I can share it. There we go. I shared it to Chop Shop. Okay. All right. I got it. Okay, I got it now. I can do some things with this thing. Share with me. Let's see. I'm going to share one more time with Chop Shop. Share it with the Chop Shop. Okay. It's been shared. Y'all just be patient because I got something for y'all. I got something for you. Really. See, whenever stuff like this happen, you know I got something for you. Oh, okay, now it's shared. Now I can share it as this Chop Shop. All right. I think I can. I think I'm there. I tried it. People will come on later and we'll know. What's up, Alfio? Alfio, I'm trying something new, man. You know I'm always trying to cut the edges. Trying to push the envelope. I upgrade it. You know, because y'all, I got so many gadgets that I can use that I haven't been using because I haven't been using. Let me see, I'm trying to share the group. Let's go. Let's share Chop Shop. Come on. I can't share my group things today for some reason. Let's see. Unbe project. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Trying to share my groups. Share. Yeah, I got this. I'm telling you, and this new computer don't have all of my updated stuff, so I have to do everything almost manually. Y'all, this is a whole lot of work. But what's up, Willie Sullivan? What's up, everybody? I'm out of town today. It was Father's Day this weekend. Happy Father's Day, man, to all the fathers out here. I can't wait to share with y'all today. It's a special, 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 special day. Shout out to y'all. Was thinking about something, and y'all tell me am I wrong for this or not. But I saw some. I saw some. I saw some. I see everybody. I see you now. I see you. I see you, Dorchelle. Hey, Dorchelle. Alfio, am I wrong for this? Y'all share the show. Everybody share the show. I think I've shared it until. See, people are such creatures of habit, and when I didn't share the show the way it normally does, people are going to take a long time. Let me see if anybody, they say they're scorching. And y'all, I'm in beautiful weather. I'm going to just tell the truth. I'm in very beautiful weather right now. I, I can't complain about the weather. But I was thinking about Jason Kidd. Is it just me? But I was watching his halftime speech. Does this remind you of anything, Jason? Just check this.
So when we're going to go play, we just have to work harder. We have to shoot better. We have to play better. Get your energy up. If he's taking the ball that way, but it's tricking you, just go that way, trick him. Your body has to reflex the dunks, and then the dunks have to reflex your body.
But no, if y'all ever seen him, y'all listen, go back and Google Jason Kidd's halftime. Maybe they just show what they want us to see, but it's kind of bland, kind of bland. I don't, I just be want to know what y'all think about it, and it's kind of weird to me. And I like Jay, I love Jay, but it can be kind of bland, kind of bland. But I see you, everybody. Eric Boone is in the building. But Eric Boone, don't forget, y'all. Don't forget. Let me find it for you. Let me look at my phone, cause I've been neglecting my phone a little bit. You know, when I'm on the road like this, I put a lot of information in my phone. But on July the 11th, I want to make sure. Let me make sure it's July 11th. Because I like to give y'all, yes, July 11th. I want y'all to mark this in your calendar. July the 11th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. July 11th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Vernon Dean Foundation is giving a free basketball clinic, FREE, complimentary. You don't have to pay. You're going to learn fundamentals for Vernon Dean. If you look him up, Vernon Dean Foundation, look him up. I happen to, what's up, Coach? I got something for you today. I happen to be on the board of this foundation, and we got special guests from Truett Bank. They're going to do financial literacy to our young fellas and women. I don't know if they said it's just high school players. So I'll just young men, middle school and high school players. They're going to give financial literacy information to them. And Tara Petty is going to come on and talk about mental wellness with these kids. And as we go on today, I want y'all to figure out how mental wellness all tie into your sons, even whatever level of basketball. I went to see some high school basketball briefly this weekend. I got to share some stuff with y'all about that. But this basketball camp is at the A-Leaf ISD Crump Stadium, okay? A-Leaf Crump Stadium on July the 11th. The Vernon Dean Foundation, you can go to, I should put Vernon Dean Foundation at yahoo.com and I'll just show up out there. You're going to have fun. If you want more information, email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. I will get back with you. And Can anybody hear me? What's up, Kevin Lewis? I see you. Everybody can hear me. Josephine, that Doug Jones. Doug Jones, tell me about the Doug Jones. Doug does this. I popped, Doug, I was on my Twitter, and Doug, you popped up. Tell me what happened this weekend. I mean, we could talk. Doug does. I didn't get a chance to come, Doug, this weekend. I didn't realize how crazy my weekend was going to be. And I had to get out of there Saturday to be in time for Father's Day, to be hang out with my grandson. Oh, you got a few recaps. The Shooting Stars versus the Hyperfuse. You got a few. Adam Boyd, you said should and will garner a lot of attention this weekend. Adam Boyd, I didn't heard of that name. Adam Boyd. Adam Boyd, what school? Is that a Toscasita? Let me make sure. Yeah, Toscasita. Adam Boyd, I've seen him. Yeah, he can play. Glad he played in your event too. Shout out to the team who Adam Boyd is on. Shout out for them playing in Doug's event. Shout out to that team. Hey, Sonya, stay there. I got something for you. Let's see. What else happened? Some Mason Donald has Doug. I'm going through your Twitter, Doug. I'm just going through your Twitter, just shouting out some of the guys. I went by the U of H team camp yesterday, and some basketball, high school basketball. I know some of y'all think y'all can play. And I'm going to keep with my theme. Y'all, we got to keep getting better. Y'all had a great conversation. Kevin Freeman, it was a lot of bad basketball out there. I'm telling you, it was so much bad basketball. I mean, Big coach, you got a younger group. Big coach, spend a lot of time teaching kids about balancing the floor. I know y'all don't have that much time and y'all be trying to get up and down, but big coach, I saw so many people not getting back on defense just because the point guard was in the right place, the shooting guard wasn't in the right place. Y'all, let me tell you something. If the point guard go to the hole, somebody got to get back, man. Nolan Hamilton, Ricky Scott, it's killing me. Y'all think y'all can play, y'all own teams, and y'all, these people telling y'all can play. But y'all, listen to me. I sit up there and talk for 30 minutes to Coach Sampson. Playing the way that y'all play, you could never play for U of H. It's a mama, bless her heart, had the nerve to text me because she saw me over there talking to him. And I ain't going to tell you the mama name, but I'm going to read it because I don't want to be getting this wrong. Y'all, we doing this the wrong way. Because I had so many Father's Day things. Let me go back. I want to go back and find this number. What she said? Put in a good word for my son. Put in a good word. You mamas, y'all want me to lose my 30 years of credibility in this business? He's sitting there watching your son. He ain't asked me about your son. And I should put in a good word for your son. Let me see. I got it wrong. No, I'm serious. Something covering my camera. No, it's nothing covering my camera. I don't know what you're talking about. Because on my screen and I'm watching, oh, up at the top. Okay, thank you, Doc. Hold on. What is it? Where is this on this side. It's on this side. Oh, thank you, Doc. Thank you. I didn't see it. Thank you. Someone was covering my camera. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it out of the way. I don't remember one mid-range shot that I saw out there. Thank you, Doc. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I was had it in the way. This kind of. First of all, your son ain't got no offers nowhere in the world. And you want me to put in a good word. Put in a good word for my son. Y'all, we got to stop, man. We got to stop this madness. Anthony Rito, we got to stop this madness. I'm sitting there minding my business. Me and Coach and y'all. I learned so much from that man. I can sit up there. Coach Sampson, Mike Davis, Penny Hardaway. I can just sit up there and listen to those guys just time after time after time after time. Because they know what they're talking about, Greg Morris. Kevin Sampson, we was just talking. He was just young players out here. Man, y'all got to get better, man. Let me make sure I got the right. Oh, I got the right camera. Y'all got to get better, man. You could be, if U of H looked at you a long time ago, they still evaluating you. You have to get better. The kid that went up and down the court for a whole game, and Kevin Sampson in there watching the game. Kellen Sampson. Who else was there? Anthony Goldwire. Bilal Badley. Ain't now one of them asked me about your son. You want me to put in a good word. Okay. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But I want to share something with you. Got to. I was writing some notes, thinking about y'all over the weekend, thinking about my plight. Daryl Anderson, I'm on the West Coast. I had to come see my grandson. I missed him, just missed him. You know, I spent a lot of time in Houston helping other people's kids out. And I had to come see my grandson. And thinking about y'all last night. Thinking about y'all. Andrea. Hey, Pastor Dre, how you doing? Pastor Dre, I have a big coach said, those mamas out of control. A mom cursed out a coach. Let me put that on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Y'all don't be talking crazy. Pastor on the screen. To be talking crazy. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you, if y'all can see it. I didn't mean for the text to be red. Let me get that text out of there. What color I want the text? Let's see. Is that better? Yes. He said, these moms are out of control. And Pastor Dre, we talking about the summer basketball. I was at a basketball camp in Houston before I left to come on the West Coast. I'm in the gym of one of the best colleges in the country, basketball program, one of the top programs in the country. And these two teams are playing, and I'm over there talking to the head coach. So I guess the mom see me over there talking to the head coach and text me, put in a good word for her son. And it was probably innocent, and she don't know. And and I'm gonna call her and explain to her. I didn't have time. Baby, he ain't looking at your son. He ain't looking at your son. He talked about one player in the whole building, and he was talking about what that player needs to work on and get better at. He looked at one player. And I'm not trying to be harsh. I just got to give it to y'all because I would want somebody to tell, if I wasn't around, I would want somebody to tell my son and his mom that. So they won't be delusional. Your son can enroll at U of H. You got the money, you can pay him to go to U of H if you just want him to go to U of H. Him playing on that basketball team, the head coach of one of the baddest universities on the planet, he sat there and watched your son. We sit there and watched them together. He didn't say, Robert Hatter, who is that guy? He's been to your school and watched your son in practice and everything. No, not gonna happen. So let's move on. Let's move on. And it's all right to move on. But I was thinking about y'all yesterday. Really, really was. I'm trying to move this screen around so I can have a little room so I can see all of your texts. But I thought about y'all, fathers. I thought about the men in the summer basketball community. I thought about your high school coaches. I want to shout out to all the coaches. I'm talking to the men now because yesterday was Father's Day. We didn't air yesterday, so they're going to be our Father's Day. I told you Happy Father's Day, but in a world plagued with uncertainty, fathers, we're grateful for the constant beacon of strength, love, and hope from our fathers. Okay? Yesterday, we celebrated these men of valor and the pillars of our families, right? Yesterday, we did. Jeremy Davis, the heroes in our homes who rise daily to provide, protect, and inspire. Black fathers, lean in. I'm talking to y'all right now. So if you got a black father, tell him to lean in right now. Text tag, tell somebody, I need to talk to you black fathers right now. Lean in, I'm talking to you. We want you to know that we appreciate you, black man, okay? I know what you do in this community. I'm watching you coaches. I'm at the basketball tournaments. I'm watching y'all walk back and forth between gyms. Some of y'all not smiling. Some of y'all are smiling. Some of y'all are down. I'm watching and I'm seeing this bad basketball that y'all got to sit here and watch. But we're going to have a solution to this. I'm not just going to give you no problem. We're going to have a solution to this. Okay? We're going to have a solution to this. Happy Father's Day, Eric Johnson. On the West Coast right now. We're going to have a solution. We see how you wake up, fathers, every morning and work late. How you balance the weight of the world on your shoulders and with grace and resilience. And how you show up regardless of what comes against you. And how your hard work does not go unnoticed, Black fathers. Your dedication to your families, priceless. Thank you, Black man. To the fathers who show up even for children who are not your own. Your summer coaches, your AAU coaches, your high school coaches. Talking to y'all today. Your presence is a powerful testament to the importance of your leadership. You know, sometimes you might teach a kid how to play. Some guys not going to get as good as Eric Johnson. Some guys are not going to get as good as Eric Boone. Some guys just not going to get that good. Everybody is not going to get that good at basketball. It's okay. Let's find something else he can do and let's nurture that. Watch what your kids gravitate from. If they like arts, push them into arts. If they like figuring things out, push them into STEM. You are the role models, man. You're the mentors. You are the pioneers. Our community needs you. And to the fathers who lead homes without hesitation, your strength is unmatched. Your love is unwavering and your commitment is unbreakable. Many times we know you are the unsung heroes and the silent soldier. Big coach, I thank you, man. I came to your practice. I saw you in there with your 14 and under team. I saw you got work to do with them. But y'all, we got to get to them a little earlier. We got to get them to them in the 6th grade and teach them how to play properly. Teach them how one pass, one more. Not just telling everybody. And coaches, don't be out there telling everybody else to pass the ball and you're not telling your own son to pass the ball. I saw that this weekend. Get off the ball. But your son, every time he got it, you let him just jack it from anywhere. That's the problem. My black men, my black fathers, we know without a doubt, you're also the wing that lifts us and anchor us and keep us grounded. I'm going to stay on you because I'm going to try to sharpen you. But I know you are the wings that lift up and anchor us and keep us grounded. And to all the fathers who guide with wisdom and who teach the values of integrity, respect, and perseverance, man, unbelievable. Your lessons shape the children of tomorrow, today. Some are basketball coaches. Yes, Robert Hatter gonna stay on you. I am lifting you up today, brothers, because in the weeks to come, I'm gonna challenge you. I'm getting together a group of guys right now who just want to teach the young kids how to play basketball. It ain't gonna be free because y'all don't respect free. Because if I give it to you for free, y'all just don't appreciate it. I told you the story about me. Somebody gave me this book. I never read it. I went to the airport, bought the book. I read it from cover to cover because I paid for it. Your value, your heart is where your treasure is. You value what you pay for. But I like how you fathers are instilling in them the confidence needed to change the world. And in the faces of the challenges my fathers, I want you to stand tall, man. In moments of doubt, I want you to lean on your faith. Whatever it is, you, sir, are the head of the house. Most importantly, to the amazing fathers out there. Because y'all got to realize, I got to give this today. The Chop Shop wasn't aired yesterday. But you amazing fathers on the Chop Shop and in the Boom Boom Room and in this basketball community, most importantly, to y'all, your place in this world is irreplaceable. I'm watching y'all. Y'all sitting there. Y'all got a mind. I'm watching y'all walk from building to building, from building to gym, to building to building. I watch y'all. I watch y'all sit in the stands. I enjoyed it watching y'all. And I pray to God to continue to cover y'all as we honor you. Always. Especially on yesterday. Thank you, fathers. Happy Father's Day. Y'all, I'm watching stuff with Derek Lively, and I pull this up, and the reason I got more, but I want to show you this. That was Kyrie Irving and Jason Tatum's dad walking out of the arena, and they were catching up. Great thing to see. Jason Tatum's father is active and has poured into countless of young men in the St. Louis area and into his own son. But the media only talk about his mom. But we know why they choose not to highlight this. But his father doesn't seek it. That's the key. Father don't seek that. He know what he does. See, you never knew, brother. The brother had an active dad. The media really loved telling us about the single black mom story. A guy told me that was a time he didn't even know Jason Tatum had an active father, because the media likes the single mother trope. And then he said he found out he actually had a supportive dad, and that was a pro basketball player himself and currently a coach. Vance Kendall, hey Brittany, Vance Kendall, we got to watch what we allow the media to seep in. Y'all, I hear y'all all the time repeating stuff that the media has told y'all. Misha Ferguson, share this show. This is powerful. I hear it a lot. I went by church yesterday, and I watched the church. You can get in church, you can get in dinner, you can go to dinner on Father's Day, but boy, on Mother's Day you can't find it. Hey man, because I love my mom, and I love Mother's Day. Share the show. Because I got something for you. Then I look at Derek Lively. This young man, I knew all about his story, but I'm going to share it again. Hold up, let me make this thing a little bit bigger. I'm going to share it again. Derek Lively, the young man who's playing, and you know what? I'm going to go here first because I thought about something. I'm going to do this again. Black men, listen to me. We need you. I rose today to give voices to the sentiments of our community, to announce. And I'm going to tell you this Derek Lively story, but I got to talk to our black men right now. We need you. You are needed more than you know. The data has come back in that when black fathers are on the scene, when a black father is present, it is 75% less likely that a teenager would become a parent. Y'all got that? You can rewind it later. When a black father is present, it is 80% less likely that a young person will go to jail. Share this show, text, tag, and tell somebody they need to hear this right now. This blew me away. I need you to hear it. I need to repeat it. I ain't gonna repeat it again. You can go back and get this tape. When the father is present, a young person is 40% more likely to make A's on their report card. Hold on, let me give me a drink. I got you a drink. These other people, we need y'all. Okay, what these other people say? When a black father is present, it's 33% less likely the young person repeats a grade. Black men, you are needed. 71% of high school dropouts are fatherless. Thank you, Jamal Bryant. 88% of men who are incarcerated have no relationship with their dad. We need you, black man. 90%, share this show, 90% of runaways don't have their father's telephone number. Without a father present, a child is 40% more likely to be abused, 80 times more likely to be trafficked. Fatherlessness raises the chances of anxiety, depression, and suicide in children. You don't see the immediate impact of it. Those who are raised without a father, when they are old, they die 4 years younger than their counterparts. Fatherlessness even impacts who you are as an adult. Adults who don't have healthy relationships with their dad are more prone to divorce and are more prone, hear this, to co-produce with uncommitted partners. Black men, we need you. The children need you. Summer basketball, they need you. The community needs you. Our women need you. Today, y'all, we renounce that notion that is being infused into our society that you don't need a man. That's a lie. We need them. We need our black men. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to tell you this Derek Lively story. Thank you, Sean. I knew about this story. Derek Lively is the young rookie that plays for the Dallas Mavericks. Young high flyer, played at Kentucky, averaged 5 points a game at Kentucky, and was a lottery pick. But I'm going to share this story again because some people might. How about this story? Derek Lively and his mom, right? First of all, it's a beautiful And it's also a sad story. His mom played basketball at Penn State. And two of them are very, very close. She had been a huge part of his life. She was there when he got drafted, and she saw him make it to the NBA. And then she passed away after a battle with cancer. I think Hodgkin's lymphoma. Just recently. I was listening to him talk the other day. To be a young guy, at the age and lose both parents. I'm gonna tell you how his dad died, son. He's only 20 years old, and I'm just listening to him. The young man had a lot to deal with. Dad gone, mom gone. And I'm proud of the way he's been handling it. When he brings it up, he says it in such a positive way, ladies and gentlemen. Like I know my mom is watching now. So I bring it up. Got a lot to deal with, man. He's mature beyond his years. Watch it. Go look up some of his interviews. His dad died of battling with a drug addiction. Black men, we need you. He died from an overdose in 2012. And now this mom, whose name is Kathy Phillips Drysdale. Like I said, she was dealing with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I believe it was in April. But I was thinking about him. I saw when he hit that shot from the corner. Young man had to grow up. See, men, that's why we're so important. Even if you're not the kid's dad. His mom, while he was at Duke, you could hear her barking out instructions to him. She knew the game though. She wasn't, she wasn't doing, you follow me. That's a lot. You're a rookie. You're in your rookie season. And you're a big part of the team that is about to embark on a playoff run. And your mom passed away, April the 12th, I think. Here you are in the NBA Finals. I have to share these stories with y'all because sometimes people don't share these stories. And I'm glad his mom got to see him play and got to see him make the NBA. But obviously she had a short life. She had a lot of life to live. She passed away at 53. And it's a sad story, but it's also an inspirational story because the way he handled it at 20 years old. He was 4 or 5. The other day in game 4, he had 11 points, 12 rebounds in 22 minutes. I'll never forget the league fined the Dallas Mavericks for tanking and losing those last 2 games. They fined them, I think, $750,000. But they ended up getting this great young man. And shout out to Derek Lively, y'all. It's those are the things, Ray Moore. Shout out to you, Ray Moore. Shout out to my chatterbox, my main chatterbox is in the building. But chatterbox, I got something for y'all. That Joe Young done did it. Check this out.
Houston, mark your calendar. Thursday, June 27th, we're gonna shut the city down. It's the home, Nighty Joe Young, celebrity birthday band. And he's doing it big, real big, because live, it's the biggest boss, Rick Ross.
Damn, life's so short.
But Rick Ross live, it's about to go down.
Every day I'm hustling.
That's right, Thursday, June 27th. Rick Ross, the biggest boss. This is a pool and day party you don't want to miss. It all happens at the all-new Encore Houston Beach Club, 2301 Main Street. Doors open at 1 p.m. and party till 10 p.m. And since it's June 27th, live in concert, Little Kiki.
I'm draped up and dripped, I know what I'm talking.
It's Mighty Joe Young, Celebrity Birthday Band, and DC Vic will sell out. So get your early bird tickets right now at RickRossEncoreHouston.com. For sections, give us a call, 832-909-8561. It all happens June 27th at Encore Houston. Be there.
Unbelievable. Young man, Joe Young. I'm so proud of him. Young man grew up right here in our community. Played basketball at Yates High School. Professional basketball player overseas. Professional basketball player in the NBA. And young man just come back and say, I want to do something. You know, instead of, if all of us can't fly to Miami, all of us can't fly to Hollywood, I'm bringing Hollywood to Houston. So he's bringing in Rick Ross, the boss, and let me show. I'm gonna show you how official it is. Rick Ross had to come on and say it himself. Let me see. I think I got some. Rick Ross, watch it.
Biggest boss in the game, and it's official. Thursday, June 27th. It's going down at Encore. Joe Young, you already know. Luke Belair on the boss, baby. We're gonna do a big pool party of the year.
Yes. And that's more information gonna be on the bottom of the screen. Y'all didn't even tell me my name went on the bottom of the screen. Y'all low down. Y'all low down. Y'all, my name not even on the bottom of the screen. Ain't nobody said nothing. Hold on, let me find my name. Hold up. Y'all have me out here in these streets like this. Hold up. Some people don't know who I am. I didn't put my @ sign on, @ Robert Hatter. But that's some information about Joe Young. I'm proud of him. I'm just glad that he was able to come and do some things for his community, just like Vernon Dean. Next month, July the 29th, golf tournament. It's going to benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Houston and the Salvation Army, amongst other charities we're working on. That golf tournament, I'll send you the information. If you want information about the golf tournament, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Send me information. Send me your information. I'll send you information on it. Or you can just go to the Vernon Dean Foundation, and you get all the information. Come be a part of the golf tournament. You don't have to play. Just come be a part of it. Just come help out, volunteer, do whatever, and we'll appreciate it. On July the 29th. I'll be back for that. Lonzo Giles and I would be in the house. He said, I just picked up my ticket. See that? Larry Hill just picked up his ticket. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let you youngsters go. I can't go to that. Oh, the golf tournament info, just go to the Vernon Dean Foundation. I haven't got the flyer for it yet, but I just go to the Vernon Dean Foundation, and it'll pop up and tell you everything about it. Vernon Dean Foundation. It's going to be great. When I tell you it's going to be a fun chatterbox, I would love for you to come out there. You and Alonzo Giles, I can't tell y'all, but he knows that golf course real well. But I would like y'all. Oh, you going to Rick Ross too? No, I can't go to Rick Ross. I can't. I will support him, but I can't see myself. The demographics in there and the logistics in that building that particular day is not conducive to me. So let me keep going. Let's see what else I got. Y'all, I saw something yesterday, and I got to share this with you because I don't know. Have y'all seen it? Or I haven't had time to look at the mainstream media today. Haven't had time. Mainstream media, I don't know, have they talked about this. But I love to share this with y'all. I got to share this with y'all. But the state of Kansas and Terrence Shannon Jr. We the people of Douglas County, Kansas, find the defendant Terrence Shannon Jr. not guilty. Terrence Shannon Jr. cleared of both charges. The young man is 100% innocent. And ladies and gentlemen, I am really, really, really really, I got to talk about this. Because I don't know if nobody else going to talk about it. When people make false accusations, right? Doesn't it impact the real victims? I'm talking about the young ladies who are actually being assaulted. Because I'm going to show you some stuff, and I'm going to show you this stuff never should went to court. They had all this information. The DA had all this information and still wanted to proceed and prosecute this young man. I'm sitting here. Doesn't it impact the real victims? Should there be some type of punishment for false accusations? Everybody was ready to ruin this young man's life, and it turns out the girl was lying all this time. Y'all got to talk to me. And how was Seneca? How was Luka defense a little bit better the other night? With all them damn texts, all them damn emails you sent me, was he better the other night? But I'm thinking about Terrence Shannon, man. Well, y'all gotta take a look at this. Y'all gotta take a look at this. I gotta show y'all something. Hold on, I know I put it in here somewhere. For my glasses. My glasses. Yo, I got some stuff to share with y'all today. This gonna be good today. Let me find y'all some. Let me find y'all some. I know I put it in here. No, y'all ain't gonna do me. Oh, here it is. Hold on. When ESPN broke the article, December 28, 2022, of Terrence Shannon allegations, it was a group text message offered into the evidence to show that the friend, ESPN article link is shared, said, "Oh my God, the best friend, you got him." Yup, yes sir, got his ass. And they used money sign emojis as blown up and exhibit for Terrence Shannon's. These girls were trying that they knew who this boy was. He didn't have that much contact with this girl. But the DA knew it and still prosecuted this young black man. What I tell y'all early in this show, black men, we need you. Black men, we need you. Y'all gotta listen to this, mamas. I see you there, Tanya. She said that should be some type of penalty. Thank you, Tanya. But listen to this, Tanya. Terrence Shannon Jr. had to go through all of this year. Watch this. 6-game suspension. No mean, no chance. Every home game the boy went to, they were hollering, no means no. Yet, he had to put up with that this year, right? He damaged his draft stock. Left off the All-American team. All for something he didn't do. Yo, this could have been my son. Yo, this could have been, this happened. This happened at Cornell University. Ladies and gentlemen, this happened. Young man from the Dayton area. He came up to Cornell University and played. Young girl, his girlfriend accused him of rape. You know, I talked to my son. He told me what had happened all the time. But it was in the news. When the court was over, they found out the girl was lying. But that boy left school. He lost his education. The coach got fired. A great man. Cornell has never fired a coach ever in his history. But when this happened, they fired him. All because this little old spoiled ass rich girl got mad at the boy and talking about he took advantage of him. But it was his girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't watch mainstream media. I want y'all to tell me how many people on mainstream media covered it this morning. I just want to know. Hey, Rick Nelson, how many people in mainstream media covered this Terrence Shannon story this morning? Somebody help. How many? Let me see what he said. It was a total sham from the beginning. Yeah, we know now. See, Terrence Shannon Jr. should be the lead story on First Take this morning. Should be the debate around the horn. If you want to take some real issues black people are facing and black men are being innocent and career almost being ruined, doesn't move the needle like that, y'all. To them, that's why I'm prime time at almost at 1 o'clock talking about it. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. I could see, y'all, if it was a he said, she said situation. But this situation, y'all, where it was proven he had zero interactions with this girl, and it was a money grab. They had DNA and text. Every legal person who I talked to said that they were shocked this even went to trial. Michael Jordan, good to see you this weekend, young fella. Ain't seen you in a while. They have all these black people out there talking about black empowerment and how people have a moral obligations to do stuff. They should be putting a spotlight on what a white woman did to this black kid. Caitlin Clark just played basketball, but y'all gonna talk about that all the time. I can't believe the DA and the the DNA evidence and witnesses that cleared Terrence Shannon not to mention the text below, and they still went to trial with it. Y'all, the girls, they text. They had the text, the DA had them. He would never receive the apologies that he deserved. She need to be held accountable. Her name is Maddie Neal. Yeah, we need to call her name out. Should she face charges, ladies, of perjury and of filing a false police report? And the state of Kansas should be sued for moving forward with a case that cheated this young man from day one. They knew it was BS. This young man deserved compensation and justice. There has to be a precedent set. So nobody won't do this anymore. This young man is truly, Tina, a blessed one, to be found not guilty of these allegations. Y'all got to remember there was a time when men of color was accused by ladies as them, and the results were never, ever in our favor. The next level to this is charge and convict those who falsely accuse. Thinking about this, y'all. This could have been Lakeisha. This could have been your son. I didn't even want to go there, but you're right, Darryl Barnes. You're right. Criminal trials, y'all. Witnesses identify defendants in the courtroom to make a record, procedural formality. But I was thinking about Kevin McCullough. He testified by Zoom. Oh, some weird stuff happened in this trial. What can we do? What can we do? Fathers, I want y'all to please pour into our children. I'm gonna keep on going. But I always talk about women and Women Rock Wednesday. Pour into your children and hope they do well. If you got a gift and you got a skill, pass it on to them. Legacy, monetary assets, faith, core values. These are things that should be passed on. Look at your child's skills. Pour into their skills. Find out what area and push them in those areas. Some of y'all know y'all kids ain't got no skills to be playing no basketball. Thank you, Tina. Find out. Find other leaders to help your son or your daughter. That's what I love about Darryl Barnes. Darryl Barnes is not, he would pick up that phone and call you to help his daughter. Thank you, Tina. Order leaders. If you got clout, find leaders to pour into your son, to pour into your daughters. Just thinking about it, man. I just thinking about our kids out here, man. It's just, I looked at this on social media. I don't even know how I'm gonna frame this one. But after seeing that bad basketball and all those loving, great parents around there just bringing their kids and sitting, a partner of mine bringing his little son there, just ain't tall enough. He can play, but he don't have the skills being that short to be eye-opening to a college coach. thinking about it. But I saw this. If y'all wasn't here earlier, I went to U of H camp, and the select team. U of H had a select team. I didn't see nobody who should select for what? Why the hell were they selected? I might have liked one guy, maybe two. But I got to go back here again. How do basketball players, and I know pros do it, but the reason I'm talking about it, I saw it so bad the other day, Tina. They're not, evidently they ain't watching the game. I don't understand the game. Because several times in a row, they were jogging back and people got behind them. Fast break. I mean, it wasn't no even a slow break. I can't stand this. This is my pet peeve. Why don't y'all teach these boys flow balance? Somebody got to get back. Went to the pro-am game before I left on side. The girls. Nobody get back. What is wrong? Hey, Steph, what is wrong, y'all? Is it y'all not teaching it? They just don't want to do it. Like I saw Luka just let everybody pass on him them other games. But this particular time, he wanted to play some defense. Jimmy, let me see, can I get you in there, man? Let me see, can I get you in there? Boy, you see I'm on the road again? Let me see how you look. Let me see how you look. Let me see. I got a new system, Jimmy. I got to upgrade everything. It's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to get you in there. Oh, there you go. You in there. I got to fix that later. I'll fix that later. But Jimmy, I was sitting here talking about something. I went to U of H team camp before I got on the plane. I saw so much bad basketball, but I know that ain't your job. That ain't your job. This my pet peeve. And I just saw so many things. But I saw this, Jimmy. I'm glad you're here. Because I met him during the Final Four, Coach Robert Jones of Norfolk State. And Jimmy, he wrote a unique tweet. Let me put it right here. Jimmy, this is what he said. I don't know if you can see it, Jimmy. He said, social media is super crazy now, man. He said, we don't even know this young man. This the college coach. You know how you said college coaches can't talk about who they haven't signed, but they can talk about who they haven't. I mean, they can't talk about who they haven't gave a scholarship to, but evidently they can say who they haven't gave one to. I don't know the rules, but this is the college coach information right here.
No, they just can't say the name of a prospect, you see? So, he just got his fuse, it got to a low point to where he was like, enough was enough of this. So he did not say the kid's name.
Okay. But no. I got the kid's name. Whoa. I got the kid's name.
No, I'm saying in his text, in his tweet, he did not say the kid's name.
In this one, I got more. Hold on. Let me finish it, and then I'll let you talk. We don't even know this young man, so if anyone does, please let him know. Shaking my head. I know everyone wants the song and dance of D1, but run your own race Also, FY, you shouldn't block the head coach of a school you committed to. Wow, that's being sarcastic. But let me show you the other stuff. He didn't say his name, but watch this. He put his name, he put his name in this tweet. This was in the tweet. So that's the boy's name. And hold up, let me put something else up there for you, Jimmy. Hold on. He might just say it. Let me put this one next to it. Look. And put that on the screen. Antoine Silvers Jr. blocked the coach, Robert Jones. He blocked him. How about that? But then the young kid, y'all, here's what he said on social media to get the coach all in the bottom. Can I make it bigger there? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Coach said, with long thoughts and dreams of playing for my hometown school, I would be committed to Norfolk State University. Thanks God, thanks for family, and everyone supported me. And then I guess one of the coaches. So he didn't mention his name, but they put all that information on that, so I know who the kid is now.
Oh, you say they put the information on there? That's
Norfolk State. This was in the same Norfolk State tweet.
That's what I'm saying. If it's so, understand. At some point, I just said to you, your fuse get to a point where you say, "I'm tired of people freaking lying on me."
Okay.
They made that rule before social media.
Okay.
That about not speaking about a kid publicly. That was made before social media became. That's been the rule since for many of years.
Okay.
So now social media has came a breeding ground for fraudulent and frivolous commits, offers, and such. So now these college coaches, this is the first to push back. The NCAA will not do anything to Coach Robert Jones for pushing back, because what it does, and they know it, it's just that it's been a situation where it's no blood, no foul. Now it's a flagrant foul in regard to these young people. Finally, a coach is pushing back when hopefully many of these guys that are coaches will realize that what they're doing, and they know it because I talked to them, so many of them off the record. What it does, it causes them to have to spend hours on the telephones, depending on what city they're from, trying to explain to other people. Because so here's what happens, guys. An example, as this young person announcing that he's committing to a college. Here's what happens. Other people who have players in that particular city or state will look, and they know that this young man, they've played against him, they know his talents, they know and feel in their heart that they have 1, 2, 3, 5 kids that are 5 times better than this kid. Maybe not, but they feel that way. And so what they're going to do is they're going to say, let's say if that coach happened to went to that school and that's his alma mater for that grassroots coach or that high school coach, and they have this footage of playing against this kid, how their kids may be better. Some of them may go and call that college coach or that college and say, "Oh man, listen, how dare you, can you offer this kid a scholarship and you ain't even came to see my kids? So you don't think my kid's even good enough for you to come see, but you've offered him a scholarship?" So now that college coach got to talk that high school coach or that grassroots coach off the ledge by explaining to them, "Hey man, we don't even know this kid. We ain't offered this kid. And I ain't even seen this kid play." That takes time, because when you get off the phone with him, let's say if he's the Nike guy in that area, the Adidas guy gonna call you, then the Under Armour guy gonna call you, then the Puma guy gonna call you, then the New Balance guy gonna call you. They all gonna have the same accusation. So now, what if some of them didn't really like you in the first place, or wasn't really trying to help you in the first place? They were looking for a reason just to give you a life sentence. These are the problems that college coaches have to deal with on a weekly basis based on frivolous offers. We're not even getting to where you're talking about, Haller. You're talking about a fake commitment. I'm just talking about the fake offers. They have to
Well,
deal with this.
I didn't even, I don't, I mean,
Just
we
think
done
about it.
talked about fake offers for 100 years. We done talked about fake offers for 100 years on this show. I just found that unique, a coach talking about it. And I said, "Yeah."
It's about time. It's about time. And embarrassments. Here's the thing. A lot of coaches is twofold. A lot of them don't really want haven't in the past came out on social media to set stuff straight because a lot of people are connected to other people, and when they do, it's going to be embarrassing on that young man. It could make that young man grow into become suicidal, thinking that now he was coming up with a with a good hoax, and they just threw water on that fire before it spread. Well, if you embarrass that young man, some people will take you as the bully when all you're doing is protecting your own interests. And as a college coach, you're setting it straight. They say, man, you ain't have to pick on him like that. You ain't have to go and bust his bubble like that. Think of it. I've came publicly and tried to set kids straight who frivolously, knowingly or unknowingly, have claimed that they have an offer or a commitment to to schools.
Them kids
I've
didn't commit suicide though.
No. I'm saying that's a fear that I've gotten from at least one college coach that said, "Hey, man, obviously something wrong with this young man, because for the thing that we've offered him, and we don't, let him go out there. Don't worry, the people they'll find out in due time. They'll find out in due time." But that was, like I say, that's an offer. That's the commitment. That means you went to a greater length. That's like, hold on, that's different. A coach got to speak out now. Wait a minute, you ain't no. We ain't took no commitment from you, and that's what we're dealing with in today's society. And yes, we've talked about commitments, about the fake offers. We talk about them periodically, frequently on the Chop Shop. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it's hitting home with a lot of you guys and a lot of people that because it still exists out there. People, and I'm looking and I just logged on, and the first thing I see is a message, I think from Herb Baker. And he's talking about U of H is one of the top programs in the country. There's no need for your kid to attend their camp if they're not a top 100 player in the country. If your son has a 3.5 GPA, why is they attending the Rice camp? And respectfully, that was a conversation and a narrative that people were asking in the gyms when I was over at the Doug's Dozen this weekend. And that was what they was asking.
But
Some people was
Jimmy,
asking. And it wasn't a knock against the camp. No,
no.
they're not gonna turn you away. But it's the people. It's the
No, I got a
people.
question. I got a
Yeah.
question to all you people who think like, oh, I'm off screen. I'm sorry. Let me get myself back in here. I got a question. Camps are not just made for guys who gonna go to U of H. Cause a person go to a U of H team camp. So you saying just cause a kid is not a U of H type player, he shouldn't?
No, here's what I'm saying.
No, no,
It ain't
no.
the kid. The team camp is decided on by the coach. Individual kid can't get himself in a team camp. So that's first and foremost. They have individual camps for those kids. They can do whatever they want to do. But the team camp, if you don't have a particular player that's not a legitimate prospect of that camp, then and if economics combined with it, if economics is a concern or an issue within your program, then that's not a smart move. Especially if you have not attended a team camp of a smaller scale school. For example, if you're not going to attend the TSU team camp or the Texas State team camp, and all of your kids, and if U of H is not recruiting none of your kids, and they are recruiting or maybe even conversating with you, those are the camps you may need to go to for your team camp. Once again, you can always take your kids as an unofficial visit and walk their ass around the campus if that's what you want to do.
I beg that I don't I guess what you're saying, but I guess you might can't answer this question. All I'm saying is, what is wrong? Because if we had to depend on teams that gonna go to U of H, or kids, or teams, or team. First of all, it ain't gonna be a team full of people that gonna go to U of H no way, or U of H Cali. No team gonna have all of them on their team.
No, I said just one. I said just one. I said one. Just you got one player. I'm not even talking about the whole team. I don't know the whole team.
Okay. So all I'm saying is, I don't see nothing wrong with a kid going to that camp, and the coach is putting them in the camp. We just want to go to the camp because if you saying what you saying, we're gonna play against better competition. We're gonna play against better competition. We're gonna play in a gym that you probably ain't gonna never play in your life. So some of them kids gonna get that experience. I'm just trying to see how it is that just because I thought about it at first because I said the same thing, but because I repeated what other people were telling me. But then I said, Robert, don't listen to what other people tell you. What you think? And I said, wait a minute now. Well, ain't nothing wrong with them kids going to play in that camp. I don't think nothing wrong with their coach putting them in that camp. Most of them kids ain't gonna play in college, period. But they get a chance to go play on U of H floor. Man, I think that's an experience of a lifetime. I didn't never play on Memphis floor when I was a little boy. That would have made me feel, I would have had my chest stuck out, self-esteem. That don't mean I'm going to Memphis. It just means I got a chance to play on the floor that Larry Finch played on. I got the chance to play on the floor that Hakeem Olajuwon played on. I get a chance to play in the gym that Marcus Sasser played on. That's how I see it. I don't see it in a negative way.
What I just explained was, I said a twofold. I said, if economics is a concern, that's what I said.
But who said something about economics? Why is
economics are concerned for some teams? If so, I mean, if
but evidently it's not for these teams because they went to.
If it's not, then go to everyone you can. Get out your system. Go.
They probably have.
But to some, you only have to think about it like this. You only get 16 weekends in the summer as a team.
Okay.
You only got 16 weekends. Mm-hmm. And nowadays, you better use them real wisely for your upperclassmen. For the upperclassmen, they need to be used real wise. Everybody ain't going to Top 100 camp. Everybody ain't going to Pangos camp. Everybody ain't going to Nike or Adidas Euro. Everybody ain't going there. So the rest of those kids, you have to go and use them wisely if you have prospects. That's being the wiser coach. You got to go where most of your kids have the better chance. If playing college ball or getting an education, using basketball as a tool to get your education, I'm saying is, if you're going to go to one of these camps and get that grand experience, then take your ass to one of those other camps that's at a smaller scale of things where you can be the big fish in a little pond. That way now it's all about showcasing. And if you're showcasing good enough, that coach gonna be like, okay, we like this dude right here. Now we got to see him. Now we want to see him during the live.
Jimmy, if that's the case, it wouldn't. I don't think it would have been. It would have been with two teams in the damn camp.
No, I'm not. Once again, I just said a while ago, if you got the money, go to everyone you can. So that's
no, but I'm talking about like people like Herb talking about. You said the basketball was terrible. The basketball was terrible at the NBA PPP 100. I didn't have to talk to Jimmy. Some people called me and said, Robert, it was some terrible basketball at the NBA, the camp them Jimmy them was at, NBA PA. It was some terrible basketball there. That's Herb Baker. So it's terrible basketball everywhere.
No, but if you talent playing terrible is greater than non-talent playing terrible. Believe that.
Well, okay.
So believe that.
Okay.
So the thing is, at the end of this day,
but hard work beat talent when talent don't play hard anyway. So
okay, that's colleges aren't recruiting teams, Haller. They're recruiting players.
Duh.
So that adage goes into a team concept.
I sit there and watch the team at U of H, and I was saying to myself, I talked 30 minutes to the head coach. And not to divulge our information, but what I digested from him was, Jimmy, it's going to be hard to play for him anyway. If you ain't this and you ain't this and you ain't this and you... I didn't see no Jamal Sheds in there. I didn't see no Marcus Sasses in there. I didn't see no, and I saw all of these kids in high school. I didn't see Graydon Robinson's in there. I didn't see them kind of players. And I sit there and went after I sit there and watch as many games I could before I got on this plane. I said, I went on Friday night, then came back on Saturday. And I said, I just want to see at this camp, is there anybody, I wanted somebody to jump out at me. But I understand why they give camps like that, Jimmy, because, everybody in that camp can't be good. That's the point I'm trying to make. Everybody in that camp can't be good. Jimmy, I saw one play, because you got one offer. I don't know if it's still available, but from the young kid from Shadow Creek. He was there. So I saw them, but I saw a lot of games that Kevin Sampson and them weren't even watching the games. So if that's the case, why have a camp then?
What do you mean? Why have you just? One of the reasons is camps often supplement the salaries of the assistant coach.
I understand that. Well,
so you're saying why?
Because y'all talking about the players, but you're talking about people shouldn't go to these camps if they know they don't.
I gave you a stipulation in there. I just said also everybody should take their ass there. If they want to go to Astroworld one time and ride the ride,
ain't nowhere. Hey, if I was a high school coach, if I was a summer coach, I would take my kids to U of H camp too. I would take my kids to Rice camp too. I would take my kids too.
Now, at the same time, that's the whole thing. That's the point. So if you are that engaged and that enthused to go there, right? If you're gonna go to Astroworld, then be sure to take your ass to water. Take the kids to Waterworld too.
I might not want to go to Waterworld. I might not like water. I can't swim. I can't swim.
Okay, here's the deal.
I can't swim.
If the direction of your parents is, and they put the blame on high school coach. That's why camps like this, they have a combination of high school teams and grassroots teams. Well, if the plan or the goal is to not spend as much, to spend as little of your money as possible on college, while your kid can keep to pursue their dream of playing basketball, then there should be a collective consideration. You've played in a live period already. You've solicited and you've bought subscriptions and you've hired people to market your babies. The high school live period is this weekend in the state of Texas. Okay. Kids are gonna audition again this weekend. Then they have 3 more live periods in July. You have enough platforms. It's great to go and do the college team camp thing. I'm just saying for those coaches or those people, if you're gonna do them, if you don't do them, they normally take place in the month of June.
I got you.
be mindful to also incorporate other area schools that have team camps. That's different levels.
But hold
Meaning
up,
that
Jimmy. But then they also said, why you going to Rice camp if you ain't got no 3.5 GPA?
that's I get that.
I
I get
don't.
that. Now you can go down. Guess what? Your kids might all be 3.2s. And you might can inspire them by going to Rice to increase their GPA up to 3.5. I get that. But that should not if you're gonna just do that, don't just do Rice and not do another school. That's the thing. Don't do Rice and not do the University of St. Thomas, because they're looking for a different type of talent. So that means that most of you got to, once again, grassroots guys, high school guys, just become smarter in the opportunities that you try to seek for them to provide for them. Because put it like this, out of University of Houston camp, they're going to leave there. Part of the coaches is to try to, they know many of the kids before they come to the camp. There's some out-of-town teams that they may have been flirting or recruiting some of their players. They would often get that whole team to come. Those coaches, how many new kids, meaning new names, and that you bring them in because you might want to see a new ninth grader out that you didn't know about. You might discover something at this. It's strength in numbers. You never know. It might be some country team coming from El Paso.
I agree.
So it can work, but it doesn't take long to find out if they have a prospect that you desire that passes the initial metrics or the eye test out the gates. It doesn't take but 3 trips up and down the court. Hell, in some cases, it don't take but the layup line to tell.
So if you a kid, you don't want to play in that camp because I might not get recruited by them. Hell no, I want to play in it. I do. I tell my coach, put us in, coach.
Okay, so okay. In the same play devil's advocate to your point. Check this out. At what point of this recruiting race do the guy that's supposed to know better explain to the kids that the real story about Santa Claus? At what point do you explain to the kids that a rabbit can't lay an egg when Easter time is coming up? How many do you go through at some point in time? Do you explain to them, hey, look, here's the deal. These schools, we're going to go over here, we're going to do the team camps. Who knows? Somebody might hit 8 threes in a row. Guess what? And it might change their life. So you're playing for the opportunity. But these guys ain't recruiting none of y'all after a week or two after. So now we have to change our whole theory. You guys, I believe in all y'all. Y'all can be that good. But right now, we need to focus on some Paul Quinns and some Wiley College and
So you telling me, I ain't no pro golfer, never gonna be no pro golfer, but I shouldn't want to go play on Pebble Beach. I shouldn't want to go play at the Masters. I ain't never gonna be the Santa Claus. I already know Santa Claus. I already know Santa Claus ain't real. I already know the Easter Bunny ain't real. But that don't mean I don't want to play on the Masters because everybody don't get a chance to play on that. So if I'm a young, juxtapose that to a young player saying, I might not go to no college, I might not go this, but I done played on U of H basketball court.
Okay. So you do that,
that ain't hurting me.
Scenario, you do that and you shooting a 78. I mean, you shoot an 88. Hell, not even a
1,000.
You shoot an 8. Okay, look. Okay. So now at some point, because you went there, because somebody made you believe that you're that close to being on the pro tour. Let's go play at the Masters. Let's go play at the
Jimmy, you can't parallel that. That ain't the way I'm thinking. I'm saying I just want to play on the course. See, talking about somebody convincing somebody.
Because that's what's going on. That's a part of the reality out there. That's
So
a
you
part of the
mean
reality.
all of them little sorry ass teams I watched play this weekend, somebody that went and told them little boys they gonna play at U of H?
I'm willing to bet on my mama that the vast majority of the teams was there that somebody that told them that they was good enough to play for U of H.
Boy, I wish you had
I'm willing
gave
to
me that damn information before I went, because I would have asked
I'm
every
willing to
damn
bet
team.
that because it's too many. If it wasn't the case, so many people wouldn't be acting so crazy, even at camps fussing about the referees, and even at camps fussing about calls. They would be taking in and absorbing the experience and enjoying it. I'm hearing how people out there going crazy about the referees at the team camp. It wouldn't be that if you were just happy to be there.
So you saying the people were mad at the referee at team camp?
Oh, people was fussing about calls. That's a foul. People, yeah.
All I'm saying is maybe y'all look at it different from me. That's why I keep see what you don't understand. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you the way I'm thinking. So you don't have to try to convince me your way. Because I just got another way of thinking. It's okay. I just think different. I want to play on Pebble Beach. That's why I went and played. I wanted to play at the Masters. That's why I went. I know I ain't good enough to be no pro, but I still wanted to play on that flow the pros played on. I just did. I promise you, it made me feel good.
Okay, so once you do it, then what? Okay, so you played on it in the ninth grade, Alan.
Huh?
You played on it in the
Yeah.
10th grade.
And guess what I'm gonna do?
So at the same weekend, there's another camp going on at St. Edward's University that's sent 3 or 4 letters to you that have called you 2 or 3 times and said told your coach they want to recruit you. They have a camp going on the same weekend. You're gonna say, I want to go play over here. The hell with y'all.
But guess what?
This is what's happening.
Guess what the
in our
problem is
society.
then? The problem ain't the kid wanting to play at U of H court. The problem is these grown people telling these people that and not giving them the right information. That's the problem. And a lot of y'all been in this community doing this stuff for 30 years and been doing them people. And whoever need to listen to this. So you saying it's like I said, it's a cesspool, a mess, because ain't nowhere in the world, as long as I've been in this basketball community, watch, I've never gave a kids a parents some wrong advice who asked me about somebody. Say, you can play here, you can play here, you can play here. You go to U of H, you're going to go. So the problem ain't the kids wanting to play on U of H court. It's the problem with these Negroes out here, somebody telling these kids or using these kids to advance their agenda. That's the problem. It ain't the problem that the kid want to play. Hell yeah, I want to play on U of H floor.
So the question I just asked you is, I just alluded to all of that, and I said, at what point do you tell them then that it ain't no Santa Claus? At what point? To get them to believe that means you got them fired up, you got them thinking that you believe in them, you got them rah-rahed up. But at what point do you tell them the truth? At what point of the recruitment race?
I just said I wouldn't have ever told, excuse me, I can't stop what these other dudes doing. I can't stop. They'll look at this show and say we hating on them. I can't stop what they doing, Jimmy. I ain't never telling. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna go tell somebody you can play here and they can't play there. Cause first of all, I'm gonna say, Coach, you looking at him. You looking at him. Y'all can see what y'all don't understand. I got to talk to a parent this evening, because I'm minding my business, sitting up there talking to, and shout out to Kedra Smith. Kedra, she just defended her dissertation of a doctorate, and she defended it successful. So shout out to her. Congratulations, because I know how hard it is. But let me get back, Jimmy. But Jimmy, we just can't. These guys can't keep telling these kids this, Jim. I sit there, I'm going to tell, okay, just Saturday, I'm minding my business. Me and Kevin Sampson just sitting over there talking. Right? And we talking. I get a text, put in a good word for my son. you
son?
know
Hold on,
who
hold
I'm
on, hold on,
talking
hold on,
to?
hold on. Is her son ESPN top 100?
Nothing. Nothing. He ain't in the damn, you don't rank no more. He ain't in Sloan's rank.
So, see, here's the thing. Every now and then I go around and I ask people, and I say, well, give me, what's your assessment? What's your, since y'all like me to evaluate y'all people, what's your evaluation of me? The guy said, I just asked him day before yesterday, and his coach says, well, man, one thing I can say about you, man, you not gonna hold much back when it come talking to people. You say you were rough around the edges. I don't know what that means. I didn't ask him in what way, but he said I was rough around the edges, and I pretty much serve it like it come out of the pot. And when it comes to the way I feel about a lot of people's situation and recruitment, so and it made me think, and what you just said now is a lot of people. I grew as I got older. I'm dealing with younger, so that the gap goes in that direction as far as the communication bridge. And the grassroots coaches are younger than when I started. That gap is wider, meaning that when you came in, most of these grassroots coaches out was like my age. So when I'm started, you look over here, you get a Keith White that's coaching these guys, and a Rory Coleman. They were older than me. A lot of the grassroots coaches when I started in the business. Now I'm one of the oldest guys in the room, in damn near every room I walk in when it comes to these Junebug tournaments or the Chitlin Circuit tournaments. So back to the thing. So what I noticed that when I start telling people and thinking that I'm helping you out by saving you time and saying to you, when I'm saying basically in a nutshell that you're not good enough right now for them to recruit you. And I'm telling a college coach, giving them a disclaimer, coach, you can go check him out. This time they practice, but don't put it on me if you don't like what you see. I say it all the time to coaches. I co-sign the loan or I'm not co-signing it. I tell coaches, and if coaches are watching, they probably laughing right now. I would tell them, coach, instead of just saying he's not good enough, I would just say I can't co-sign that loan. That would be my terminology to the coach, and they know what that means.
I didn't even answer the text back, Jimmy.
And
I
know what
didn't
that means?
answer.
You know what that means? That means that, because I would ask that person, why
Man,
would
I'm
you
going to
want
watch
to?
everybody else kid, man. I didn't. I'm gonna tell you. See, that's you. That's why I told you we're different, and it's okay. It's okay. See, think about it. I answered the way I wanted to. You answered the way you wanted to. I just didn't even answer it. When people ask me dumbass shit like that, I just say I just leave it alone. Because if I go entertain it, I got to spend some more time. That I had a plane to catch. And you think I'm gonna tell her at some point, I'm gonna call and say, man, come on, man. Your son ain't that damn good.
I got one for you. I got one for you. To parents that do that, here's a solution that you can apply.
Okay.
You can let them know, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna pass your message on, but if the fish don't bite, if he don't bite, then please don't put me in that situation again.
See, you nicer than me. I'm not gonna say, I ain't even
I'm just
saying it
saying
like
that
that.
way, that way,
I ain't
that way
gonna
she
tell you what
know,
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
because
say,
I
don't
don't
you
work
ever
with
in your life text me that bull crap no more. That's what I'm gonna say.
you got to realize just society, the culture of this grassroots stuff. They have a parents thinking that all a person got to do is say your son's name to a coach, and they gonna give you an offer because I like that. like that. They do it because so many of them have, in recent months, have misled that parent to believe that they did the same thing. John Doe said my name to Coach so-and-so, and he gave him an offer. That was a fake offer. So they thinking that's how the cards are dealt. This dude dealt from the bottom of the deck. After he looked at the cards, after you cut the cards, he knows on the bottom of the deck. And so he made you, this is what's happening out there. So they thinking that is really, hey, you know what? He knows them schools, but I see him talking to Coach. Coach, let me tell you something. Here's what they don't realize: what's at risk. If you go to a college coach, just say if you'd had 3 people would have told you that instead of 1, would have sent you that same text message.
Okay.
Say it'd have been 3 of them.
Yeah.
And you went, and while you stopped with what you and Coach talking about, and you would have said, Coach, by the way, I got number 12. He gonna be playing on court 3 next.
That's what I should have did.
Then you would have said, I got number 14 he gonna be playing on court 7 after him. Then they got number 2 on this team playing on court 4 after him. Go see all 3 of them for me. Now let me tell you something. When Coach go see all 3 of them, and let's say ain't neither one of them over 5'9".
I ain't putting myself in a bad.
And neither one over 5'9". One of them out there sagging on the court. One of them out there got all that got stuff all over his hairs and 17 tattoos around his teardrops coming out of his eyes, tattoo on his face, whatever. And the coach goes see him, and you waste that coach's time. My point is, if you waste that coach's time, he's not gonna give you much of his time again.
And Coach, you know what? If that's just in retrospect, and I wouldn't dare want to put the kid out there like that. That's me. My problem is I'm gonna protect the kid at all costs because his mama and dad, they don't know no better. So I'm gonna protect the kid at all costs. I could have said, Coach, you see this dude, this kid right here? Mm-hmm. His mama texted me, put in no good word for him, but it would have hurt the kid more. And I can't do that. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
But that means that means I ain't nicer than you.
I know.
Because I would have told that coach, look what this man sent me on my cell phone.
I couldn't do it.
I'd have told that mama, did you saw me showing the coach your cell phone? I showed him your text message.
Jimmy,
so now, guess what? You asked me to do it, yeah. I did it. So now, don't ever put me in that situation again while I'm at work.
But guess what? I'm gonna call her later, and I'm gonna tell her, and I'm gonna tell her this right here. If I had did that, it would have hurt your son. She don't know. Some of these people don't know now.
She said, how? She said, how it gonna hurt my son? My son, you don't even understand. My son got 4 or 5 offers already.
No, he ain't. I know he ain't.
Now you heard it. Now you hurting up. You gonna hurt the son, you gonna hurt up. Which one you gonna
I'd rather hurt the mama than the son. I'm just telling you, man. Man, but I just thought about Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie, I actually laughed at it. And she was serious though. No, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call and say, girl, you really weren't serious about that, did you? Were you? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find out. I ain't gonna go at her hard. I'm gonna say, you really weren't serious about that. Because I didn't pass that information on. And then I'm gonna hear what she got to say after that. And then if she go on, then I'm gonna give her the Jimmy Hicks. Then I'm gonna give her the Jimmy Hicks street. And then I'm gonna give her your number.
You know what? And I wish like hell that more of them parents would call me, because that means now, especially in the space I'm in right now, well, I ain't gotta rank you, baby. I wish you this the season you really want to call.
I ain't gonna give nobody your number then. Hell no. I ain't getting that lady your number. You gonna be talk crazy to people.
Here's the deal. So I have the potential to save the parent a bunch of agony and a bunch of money, right? And while other people's going to extract that money out of their pockets, right? So guess what? There's one born every day, as they say. There's one born every day. And somebody sent me
What the?
the message. They out there woke now. No,
Huh?
that's not the same. No, somebody sent me a message about a kid asked me if this.
I got you.
No,
Hey, Tanya, no, I ain't.
I-
Tanya. No. Not gonna do it.
I'm gonna put them out there. I'm gonna tell you that's the whole thing. I used to be at one point in time. Remember now, most of the grassroots coaches were older than me. Right, most of them were older than me, and are my age at least for the most part. Most of them at one point in time,
Right.
I was in this business. So the elder or my age, the respect level was different. Because the respect level was though when you're talking to a person's kid, you're giving them constructive criticism. The George McClellans that was parents back then, those people they would be hating on George McClellan in today's society. George McClellan, the Roger Browns back in the days, Roger Brown, people didn't like to hear him holler because he hollered so loud in the stands. But he was rooting for other people's kids too. And when the game time start, he rooting for his baby and rooting for his team so hard. He would not be accepted the same with today's. These coaches now are the kids who graduated in the class of 2002. They graduated in 2003, 2004. These are the guys that are giving back to these youth that you see on the front lines right now. So that level of their thinking when they grew up into a different whole society of social media. Mm-hmm. They grew up into something different. So that means now, and understand, a lot of these young men looked up to, they played grassroots basketball for some of the elders who some are in the business still, most are out of it. But they were led to believe a different whole thing. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of them, the teams were stronger then because there were less options. So they were led to believe, okay, I can come off the bench and be the 8th guy and still get a Division I scholarship. The 8th guy, unless you are on a winning sneaker program, the 8th guy that's an upperclassman, it's gonna be hard for him. It's gonna be hard for that 8th, 9th guy. But like I say, it's good convo. You guys, you guys, you see it.
Tanya said, huh? I don't know what she said, Hunter, but she said, but I mean, I didn't mean it's that Jamaica. I finally saw I met Jamaica the other day, Jim, because I've been calling her name wrong. Jamaica. It's Jamaica. So I'm calling her name right. Toscasita. Okay. I think her son played for Toscasita. I saw a Toscasita. Okay. Toscasita, hey man, Toscasitas might have the best fans in the city.
The Toscasita has a youth basketball camp that starts today. Mm-hmm. They average about 300 kids a camp, paying kids from all around that area. Mm-hmm. They average about 300. People when you're winning, this is the culture that you create. Every year they're coming there and they're going to come to that camp 4 days or whatever and get it in. So this is what happens when David Martinez has created. You got to win now, but you got to win.
I'm just watching the fans show up in the summer in a Toscasita gear. I don't see that for no other school. I ain't talking about no camp. I'm just talking about the people actually, mamas and dads. I mean, they got on the big A. They got the big ass A on their thing. I'm saying, wow.
When you winning, people are proud to help you market and brand.
Jim, his other teams is win. I ain't seen Beaumont United walk around like that. I ain't seen no other team.
Well,
they won.
Beaumont United just started up a few years back, but they are in Beaumont. You don't see them a lot because there's strength in numbers. They're depleted when you see them in Houston. You go down in Beaumont, you see Beaumont United shirts during basketball season everywhere, in every restaurant. You go down to Silsbee, you see in Silsbee shirts everywhere down that way in that part of Texas. But in regarding to Atascocita, Atascocita is, you got to understand the culture that's going on and the talent that's saturated on that part of town. Man, in like a 10-mile radius, you have so much talent between the North Shore High School, C.E. King High School, Summer Creek High School, and Atascocita High School. They are at state or winning state in one sport on the average
So
season of the
why I
year.
don't see no C.E. King? Jimmy, I'm talking about the phenomenon. I ain't talking about the, because you can win and still your parents ain't got all this gear on.
Once again, the coach makes the decision.
I think it's the parents. I ain't gonna give it to the coach. I think it's the parents.
Coach makes the decision to galvanize the parents, to get them to put the seed and get them on board. And your consistency of being right with them, it leads them into the culture. And this is how we do it over here. If you're waiting on the parent to do it by themselves, it might.
Well, hold on. Well, we got an expert on it because he be wearing their stuff around. Kevin Freedman, why y'all wear that stuff around the A-way? You tell me. We got an expert because he's still wearing. Is it the coach's culture? Is it the parent? Who makes y'all put on them damn shirts and put on? Y'all don't understand, Jimmy. You went there. I'm sitting there. I'm saying the A-way. I'm seeing Freedman, the A-way.
Let me remind you.
Huh?
Got 2 kids graduated from the Tasklead.
Okay,
I'm just saying. So I've experienced it. I got a wife that don't care about no other school in Houston.
Okay, I got another one then.
Look,
When Carson Edwards was there, I didn't see all of that.
Isaiah was the scorekeeper.
I didn't see. You're not
I'm
hearing me.
saying,
I didn't see A-way shirts everywhere.
The A-way slogan came derived. That's the slogan. The A-way. That's a slogan that became just like the culture. They wasn't saying the culture at U of H or 10 years ago or after Kevin Sampson got there. David Martinez winning, you create a different, like in a couple of years they're gonna have something else they're gonna say. But I'm saying Sandra's at Atascocita High School right now in the gym helping Martinez out with his camp. That's what they get when you got relationships. She's helping him run his camp.
Parents don't have to do it.
She ain't a parent. That's what I'm telling you.
Talking about her. Take her out of it.
But I'm saying, but she was a parent 10 years ago, and she's
talking
still
about the
out.
parents who I saw this weekend. Okay? And it amazed me. I said, damn. Then I see Kevin Freedman. I said, damn, this man, he ain't. But he got on all this A-way stuff everywhere. And I'm sitting there saying, this more than Yates people used to wear.
They winning. It just don't stop with basketball. It's one state in track and field. They just set a national record in track and field. When you wear the A-way, it didn't say the A-way for basketball. That's the school. How do think about it? That's the whole school.
So if it's the whole school, it ain't got nothing to do with Martinez then.
No, he helped light that candle. Track wasn't winning no state back in 2015. Wasn't going to state. Winning the region. He helped light. There are different people that comes and keep the candle lit over a period of time. They got a baseball program over there that's been good. They got track and field. They got basketball and among other things, and of course football. Yeah. Football program is winning. Is a supreme.
I love my son, but I ain't never had no damn West Side shirt on. I ain't never had no. I ain't had no. Now I wear Cornell stuff, but I ain't never wear it to the game.
What's the same reason people wear Duncanville shirts up in Dallas? They everywhere. When you go to that Duncanville, they're everywhere in restaurants. They got their own culture. They put their own little slant every couple more years. It's a different. They make them different colors. Some year they black, some year they white, some year they red, some year they blue.
Parents, like Jamaica said, they're dedicated.
That's dedicated can be. Yes, I just said that.
She said they prepare. You got to understand. I saw them, and I'm telling you, and it was Jamaica. And when I saw her and the people that were around her, I said, "Wow!" I said, "I was impressed."
So I was impressed. As a result, when you're doing an individual camp, as I just said a while ago, you get no less than 300 kids at this camp because there's a dedication from the community to help. Now, guess what? All them kids that go to that camp, just like U of H, Alda, we just like U of H. All them kids in that camp, the vast majority of them ain't gonna never bounce a ball at a Tallahassee High School, but they want the opportunity to play on that.
I just said that about the little kids going to U of H.
I just said that about just like U of H. So give them the opportunity. Let them go out there. But again, guess what? After you do it once, after you do it twice, then what do you do if there's another school that's going on? If St. Pius is doing a camp at the same time and your kid ain't a Tascasita good, and on the same weekend, you better take his ass over to St. Pius and go to that camp when the rubber meets the road. That's what I'm saying. Let them get it out of their systems. That's why people go to play AAU Nationals in Orlando, and you get there and it's a sucker punch because they suck you, make you play one game a day for 5 days in a row, and you're going to spend all the other money going here, that, out. You go to Las Vegas, same thing. Let them get it out of their system. Let them go. That's just like today. The new phenomenon is playing in these JV sneaker circuits. Let them pay $3,500, $5,000 for your program to play in these circuits. Then you realize it ain't what you thought it was. Let everybody just go get it out their system, but because eventually you got choices and consequences. That's all I'm saying. Let them go.
I got you. I mean, I just, man, if you want to go play, I tell them kids, y'all play wherever y'all want to, man. I'm telling you, all I want you to do, though, I need you to start getting better in the 6th grade, in the 7th grade. I need us to start teaching these kids because I'm just tired of kids they just playing. I don't know what they doing and know what they thinking about. I mean, you shouldn't get fast break at a team camp at U of H 3 times in a row. I saw this team and people in there watching these guys, and then nobody said that. Then nobody said nothing about it but me. I said, what in the hell is this going on? It's a bad basketball. What I'm telling y'all, all you teachers of the game, we got to get to these kids early, man. We got to get to them early. But Jim, I got to get out of here, man. It's the beach time. It's beach time right now, baby.
We got the game. We got the game tonight. Boston, Dallas Mavericks, Game 5. I want to.
What?
Man.
Come, we talk. We got a few more minutes. We go.
I read the story about what the Dallas Mavericks did for the young Dorian Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith, and that is amazing. And
what they do for him?
So basically, he ain't the first, ain't the last. His pops got a murder case.
Yeah.
And he got 45 years, right? So, and at the time when he got that time, they had parole. So they gave him that sentence thinking, okay, you do a chunk of it and you make parole. Well, they changed the laws on parole to make it 85%. So that means now Pop's got to do longer. When he was with the Mavericks, one of his teammates had encouraged him, man, why don't you go ask Mark Cuban and see what he can do? See what he can do. Remember they had the Kim Kardashian and the guys getting, all the whole movement was going on then about trying to get people sentences reduced when they done this because this and that. Now, mind you, the details of his case, his homeboy admitted to pulling the trigger. His homeboy admitted to pulling the trigger.
Well, if it was about this penitentiary, I know you was gonna read it. Come on, give us some more. Give us some more.
And took a 5-year cop on a manslaughter. The homeboy beat him to the DA and say, man, look, I give his ass up. Let me get that 5 years, take the murder off, give me manslaughter, and I'm gonna go on cop, and I'll come out and I'll get on that stand.
But he said he pulled the trigger though.
Yeah, during the plea.
The homeboy.
Well, yeah. He said the homeboy pulled the trigger, got 5 years.
Okay.
They offered him a deal So he offered him a deal. He knew he wasn't a trigger man. He's like, well, I ain't the trigger man. Hell, we gonna crank this thing up.
Okay.
So they went to trial. Dude get 45 years. So anyway, fast forward to Mark Cuban agrees to help him. Put his right hand man on it. They help him get the daddy out. I helped him get the daddy, get him to review the case. He couldn't make parole. You follow me? Because under the old rule, when he got sentenced, he would have been out. But they extended the rule. He had to do more time. So now they help him, and Nico Harrison hopped on board, talked to the parole board during the hearing. The Zoom, they do it. You ain't got to really be there nowadays, like the old days. What's the coach used to be for the Pace? Carlisle.
Rick Carlisle.
Spoke on the hearing, live on the screen for the young man. Dude hadn't seen his dad in 28 years, whatever. Mm-hmm. He ain't seen his dad. He saw him when he went to visit him in the jailhouse. And so the dad just got home. That's a story because their first Father's Day together was yesterday. Not their first, but their first as adults.
Right.
You know, he was a little kid when the dad left or whatever.
That's the power these NBA teams and these owners have, Jimmy. That's how Meek Mill got out of jail. Jay-Z and them started that initiative. Matter of fact, they still got that initiative going on powerful. Because, a lot of us has been wrongly accused. Think about Terrence Shannon. If they don't have those texts, they had the emails and the texts, them little girls saying they got him. We got him. The money sign. We finna get this money. And the DA still went forward with the case. Jimmy, it's a lot of that happening. Been happening all over the world, man. We got people in jail that shouldn't be there. So I'm shout out to Mark Cuban and Nico and his staff. I just need them to get a win today. They need to focus on. We need to get a win tonight, because I would just like to see a win tonight in the Boston Garden. What you said, Jim? I'm like you. I wanted to go 7 games. At first, I didn't. Now I wanted to go 7. Dude. If y'all get a chance, like I say, that story, you go and look it up. It's not, it's not long. It's a good read, probably a 3-minute read, but it's that never came
great,
back.
man. A lot of guys, think about it. A lot of guys, hell, don't really want to know when their dad's been gone that long. And the mom and the daddy done divorced since then. They not together. And they don't really want to deal with the dad. They think the dad, he embraced his pops. Got him working in Virginia.
Because we don't know the dynamics of this relationship. He probably misses dad.
And what made it more so grabbing is the fact that Dallas Mavericks traded Doe away.
It still helped him.
He was part of the Kyrie Irving trade.
Well,
they traded him away to Brooklyn. He playing with Brooklyn now. They traded him away. He's part of that deal. So they traded him away, and still the upper management was still helping him to unite with his pappy.
Yeah, man, I'm checking it out now.
Once again,
check it out.
How many mainstream media gonna give Nico? Understand, Nico. Nico was there. Nico can relate. Nico Harrison ain't the first young man that's of color that Nico Harrison then came across. That's a very talented, elite basketball player that has a parent or a relative that's been in jail, incarcerated. That ain't the first. And you get to a point where you can help him out. That's what he did. Great read, man. You guys check it out. It's on NBA.com. But anyway, we got to get up out of here tonight, man. It's going down. Hey, man, I'm rooting for the Dallas, man, to go and get this thing. Extend the series. That's all I need you to do.
Jimmy,
Extend the series.
Jimmy, I really don't want the owner to win, but I want Nico to win, but I don't want the owner to win. And I hate Boston. So I just hate everything about this right now. I'm not feeling good right now. I'm just telling you, I got mixed emotions. And usually I'll be definitive in what I want to do. Bad as I want Nico to win, I don't want Marion Ellison to win nothing. Ever. And then I don't like Boston. Your favorite thing, you call Boston the white Atlanta. So I don't like Boston. So you know what they said.
If Boston win and your ass in your 20s or early 30s, you might want to go take a trip down there for that parade. It's gonna be, you might want to go up there, boy. If you're a young boy, young college boys are watching right now.
Yeah.
If Boston wins, you might want to get out in there. It's gonna be popping for you.
Because they ain't won in 100 years. Hey, but if Boston wins, Jimmy, you know what Boston that gonna make? It gonna mean Boston gonna been and won 18 championships and the Lakers 17. Boston gonna break the tie. Wow.
Yeah, for now.
Well, the Lakers ain't. The Lakers ain't finna win nothing. No. When they gonna win? With JJ Redick? You done bought the JJ Redick juice?
No, we're not talking about this year. I'm talking about for now. I mean, at some point, the odds on their side to at some point to rebuild to get one.
Oh, the rebuild. Okay. Oh, so the LeBron chain is gone.
They gonna spend money. But LeBron served his purpose. He can't. Guess what? He shot his wall. He came there and got one. He said he was gonna give one. That's what he came there for, amongst other things. And all of them worked out in his favor. It all worked out for LeBron in his favor. Life don't always work out like you're playing like that, Al. It worked out for him. He got his Hollywood stuff going. The agency probably grew tenfold just in the time. Remember, that agency was going on before he got to LA. But since they've been in LA, he been in LA. That clutch probably grew maybe tenfold since then. I mean, hell, it's worked. Two kids graduated.
We out of here.
Yeah, we see y'all, man. Peace. Shout out show on the way out the door.
There will be no outro because I ain't put it in my new system. When I hit this button, we just out of here. I'm just letting y'all know we just out of here. But we out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye.